Welcome to Nagaland TV. I am Yashira and you're watching Nltv News Now. First headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to address the nation on the 82nd edition of his monthly radio program Mann Ki Baat today. The government on Saturday advised all the states to strictly follow precautionary steps during the festive seasons and listed several measures to protect the nation from COVID. The Indian Navy on Sunday will organize an offshore sailing regatta from Kochi to Goa as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the 75th year of Indian independence. Ecuador sprinter Alex Quinones was shot dead in the port city of Guayaquil on Friday. Now the news in detail. The tendency of split of the NSCNR remains nullified. Naga national political groups through a release clarifies that the news carried out by various media organizations indicating tendency of split within NSCNR remains nullified and that it bears no credibility. The release also stated that due to timely intervention of Nltv Jimomi convener WC NNPGs and other NNPGs leaders, the misunderstanding has been resolved amicably to put rest, keeping mind the interest of Nagas at large and an inevitable political solution. Henceforth, the top three leaders of NSCNR shall once again work together cohesively with due consultations with each other and shall continue to strengthen the NNPGs till the achievement of their final goal. MD Latif Khan, CRS of Northeast Frontier Circle, inspected the Dhansiri-Shokhuvi section of Dimapur rail line on Saturday. The CRS MD Latif Khan informed that the railway line has been completed, though there are some minor adjustments to be made. It was fit to run as it is. Further added, a speed test will be conducted from Shokhuvi to Dhansiri to decide on the speed of the train. The rail line will be beneficial for the people as it will serve as a cheaper mode of transportation and conduct to the rest of the country. The elders and leaders of Shokhuvi village expressed their happiness over the completion of the railway line.
And this is a statutory inspection. I have checked the work done by the railways, and most of the works they have completed, but there are still something actually they have to do. So after this inspection, I will conduct a speed trial from Shokhuvi to Dhansiri, and then we will decide what speed it should be given. Now, this will provide a good connectivity and maybe a cheaper mode of transport to connecting to the various parts of the country, to Guwahati or to Delhi or to Bombay. So the people will be definitely benefited.
1926 para established Krushe during British time, Jesh Hoton time tepra. Aru hito porte Kyavi, Zitovi, Pimla Khan to Amkhan Shokhuvi Busti pra matiti kena takhan buhasha aru ite platform thakato Amkhan Shokhuvi Busti te thaka pra bishi khushi kotha. Aru Naga manpi sob eta kena jaha grow parbo outside pra kena jaha grow parbo itu pra Amkhan itu khushi janai desha koi kena ab tak khan koi desha. Thank you.
Sir, itu program da apne dukhan ko face krishna korna itu
kilo ka
itu buna time de dukhan ko face krishna korna any difficulties
itu amkhan ki problem hole pi amkhan council pra his control kori kena pandemic time te hole pi amkhan kam to bon korole da nai aru kineka first develop koro parbo itu hisab te amkhan kam takni kam koro dise
train station yete ahibo ko to पहिला प्राय शोर कथा प्राय कोकेना थाकेशले और प्रपोजल तो सब फाले प्रा कुरिसाशले किंतु इशोला प्रोग्राम तो कोता से तो हम खाला बस्तीते थाकसे तो करने इशोर तो रास्ता येते खोलिकेना आज हम खान तो येते प्राय कुरासे इतो हम खाला बस्ती तो 1926 पर ब्रिटिश during the run of Dr. hoton time te he type ra ami khan ke shokhui bosti bonabole permit dikena mati dikena bonase oro ami khan la jurisdiction under te pra kv khehoi ore to zdove vi to pimla to sob ami khan bosti under pra he bonai kena ahe kena se ore te to ami khan itu train station ya to ami khan bosti korne to beshi benefits ase ami khan to future korne be generation korne be ami khan to beshi bhal paise kintu ami khan beshi government of India ke be thanks dase ore itu porte ami khan laga Nagaland government ke be initiate korda nimte thanks dase oro ami khan to khali bosti manu noy ami khan laga kintu entire Naga people of Nagas korne to ami khan laga itu korne opportunity to beshi bhal ase jaga to shokhovida ase kintu opportunity sob Naga man korne ase itu korne future generation te to oro Naga korne itu pra oro bhal pra develop korbo parbo ke kina itu ami itu kotha koi dia ase.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to address the nation on the 82nd edition of his monthly radio program Nltv today. The programs will be broadcast on the entire network of Air and Doordarshan and also on Air News and mobile app. Nltv, which is broadcasted on the last Sunday of every month. However, this time the program will be broadcast on the second last Sunday of the month. Ashish Mishra, son of Union Minister of State for Home Ajay Mishra Teni, the chief accused in the Lakhimpur Kheri violence case, has been hospitalized after testing for dengue. According to reports, Ashish was shifted to a government hospital from the district jail where he was lodged due to suspected dengue. The blood sample has been sent to a laboratory in Lucknow for confirmation of dengue. A memorandum was submitted by Trinamool Congress to Tripura Police on Saturday, demanding arrest of those involved in the attack of MP Shushmita Dev's car in Tripura. MP Shushmita Dev, MP Shantu Sen, West Bengal Law Minister Molloy Ghatak and local leaders Net Tripura, DIG L. Darlong in a memorandum demanded the arrest of the culprits who are allegedly being supported by the party in power and a section of police. Dev remarked that it was hooliganism and a criminal act in broad daylight. She further added that there are also witnesses of the incident. She stated that if there is no action taken by the state government as per law, then they will display their strength democratically and protest to demand justice. The Indian Navy on Sunday will organize an offshore sailing regatta from Kochi to Goa as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the 75th year of Indian independence. 6 Indian naval sailing vessels, Mahadil, Tarini, Bulbul, Neelkant, Kadalpura and Harial will participate in the event organized by Indian Naval Sailing Association. The 5-day race will start from Kochi Naval Base and will cover a distance of 360 nautical miles. 4 of the vessels are 40 feet long and 2 have a length of 56 feet. Each vessel will be manned by 6 naval personnel drawn from 3 commands of Navy. Ocean Yacht from Yachting Association of India affiliated civilian clubs will also be participating in the event. The participants have been practicing for the event for the past 1 month and have also undergone a capsule course in Kochi to hone their skills.
We are celebrating the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, our 75 years of independence, by commemorating the event by organizing this sailing event which will put 6 boats which will be going from here to Goa over a distance of 360 miles. It has the participation of almost 36 officers from various commands of the Indian Navy. This will not only rejuvenate the sailing part of it throughout all of us, and also it brings about this sense of adventure, togetherness, and also commemorates our 75 years of independence?
Actually, we are not feeling anything, but the excitement is on because we have been preparing for it since quite some time. So we are just getting on with the last minute preparations that are going on, and probably we will feel something only once we are out at sea. I have skippered the first all-women crew circumnavigation the globe on Nltv Tarini, and that was in 2017 to 2018, for which 6 women officers trained for it for 3 years. So I had started sailing into 2013, 2014, and I've been training since then. The challenges, first of all, unlike other expeditions, which you do independently, this time it's a whole fleet of sailing race. Unlike other expeditions where you can just think of just cruising slow pace towards this particular destination. But this is its kind of offshore sailing race. So, since it's an offshore race, and it will be purely on sails, as the name suggests. So we are not going to use any fuel unless in case of an emergency, or we are in restricted waters where we can't do with just the sails. Apart from that, the usage of fuel is strictly prohibited in this race. So that way, yes, we are restricted in the consumption of fuel. And as for the water, certainly we have got this boat has got 600 liters of fresh water capacity. So we will have to be certainly judicious with it, because at the end of the day it's going to be a race. So not all the boats would be carrying the total amount of water and fuel capacity. They will be slightly less on that, and we will try to make the best possible usage of fuel and water and use it as judiciously as we can. It's also a great learning way to live with minimalism and use only the resources that we only need and not more.
അതെ, എൻ്റെ ഫസ്റ്റ് സെയിലിംഗ് എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ആയിരുന്നു. ഞാനിപ്പം ഗോവയിൽ നിന്ന് ഇങ്ങോട്ടേക്ക് കൊച്ചിയിലേക്ക് ബോട്ടിലാണ് വന്നിരുന്നത്. എൻ്റെ ഫസ്റ്റ് സെയിലിംഗ് എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ആണ്. ഒരുപാട് ആഗ്രഹമായിരുന്നു സെയിൽ ചെയ്യാൻ. സോ ഇപ്പം ഫസ്റ്റ് സോർട്ടി കഴിഞ്ഞു. ഇപ്പം നാളെ നമ്മൾ രാവിലെ ഇവിടുന്ന് റേസ് സ്റ്റാർട്ടാവും.
Equator sprinter Alex Quinones, bronze winner of men 200-meter final in 2019 IAAF Athletics World Championships, was shot dead in the port city of Guayaquil on Friday. Quinones, 32, and another person were found dead close to midnight local time by local police. The country mourns as they lost an athlete, calling him one of the greatest sprinter the country has ever produced. The government on Saturday advised all states to strictly follow precautionary steps during the festive seasons and listed several measures to protect the nation from COVID. The government has suggested measures like promoting online modes of celebrations, online shopping, discouraged unnecessary travel, to strictly follow COVID guidelines during festival celebrations, no mass gatherings in containment zones and districts where more than 5% of tests are positive. State government to issue directions, gatherings allowed with advance permission and limited attendees, malls, local markets and places of worship to strictly follow guidelines. 5 pillars of COVID management: test, track, treat, vaccinate and follow COVID appropriate behavior, while district authorities were asked to keep a strict watch over trajectory of cases. The guidelines comes ahead of India's festival like Diwali and Eid. Union Home Minister Amit Shah will be inaugurating 2 phases, Phase 1A and 1B of Multidisciplinary Research Centre, and lay the foundation stone of the 3rd phase. Phase 1C of the Centre at the Indian Institute of Technology, Jammu on Sunday. The Union Minister of Education, Dharmendra Pradhan, tweeted that he visited the Indian Institute of Technology, Jammu on Saturday to review the inauguration preparations. The inauguration will also be attended by Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir, Manoj Sinha, and Union Minister of Science and Technology, Dr. Jitendra Singh. Shah is on a 3-day visit to Jammu and Kashmir for the first time since the abrogation of Article 370 in August 2019. World's tallest building, Burj Khalifa, was lit up in colors depicting the Bathukamba festival of Telangana on Saturday. The visual feast was attributed to the efforts of Nizamabad MLC Kalva Kuntla Kavitha, who took the festival celebrations globally by featuring its depiction on the world's largest screen. Bathukama celebrations are held throughout the 10 days of Dasera. Notably, Bathukama means goddess of life. Furthermore, the unique show of lights was showcased at around 9:30 p.m. on Saturday in Dubai. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.